NBC 7 News Midday starts now.
Good morning. I'm Nicole Gomez in for Marianne Couchy.
And I'm Stephen Luke. New this midday, a man hit by a car while riding his skateboard early this morning. He was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. NBC 7's Ali Rafa has more from the Point Loma area.
Witnesses say Good Samaritans sprang into action to try and save a man after he was hit by a car while riding his skateboard here along West Point Loma Boulevard before sunrise this morning. SDPD confirmed. Ali Rafa, NBC 7.
Governor Newsom has declared a state of emergency in Orange County to help clean up that massive oil spill off the coast of Orange County that's devastating wildlife and ecological reserves. Newsom's order cuts the red tape and makes it easier for contracts to be signed to assist in those efforts. Already, several state agencies are involved in the cleanup efforts. Fish and Wildlife, Parks and Recreation, and State Lands Commission. An estimated 126,000 gallons of heavy crude oil spilled from a pipeline into the Pacific on Sunday, affecting nearly 25 miles of the OC coastline. Investigators are now trying to figure out what happened. They're looking into the possibility of a cargo ship's anchor that might have hit the pipeline on the ocean floor, causing it to rupture. Now, if you are watching right now and wondering, how can I help? Well, the city of Huntington Beach says you can donate to wildlife rescue teams in the area. Right now, only trained volunteers are being asked to come help with cleanup efforts, and people are actually being asked to stay away due to health reasons. It's not safe to breathe in fumes from crude oil. Well, today, county leaders are taking a new step to try and stop misinformation about COVID-19.
Yeah, you may remember over the summer when a lot of people showed up at the Board of Supervisors meetings voicing their opposition to mandates with information that didn't match up with what we'd been hearing from medical experts. Well, starting today, a panel of local doctors will actually be paying close attention to what's said during the meeting. Then they're going to sift through the information and share what is true and what is not.
I get we disagree on things, different values, different perspectives, different opinions, but so much of the debate today is just things that are objectively false. What we are going to do is fight back and push back on information that is causing people to make decisions that is literally costing them their lives. We want it to happen before someone is sick, before they're ill, before they're in the hospital. And so we're going to do everything we can. And you know, if there's one person who listens to a doctor and makes an informed, medically relevant decision and it saves their life, then all of it's worth it.
The panel of fact checkers includes doctors from Sharp, UC San Diego Health, and Rady Children's. And this is just the latest effort from the county pushing back against false, misleading claims surrounding COVID-19. In August, you may remember, San Diego County became the first in the nation to declare coronavirus misinformation a public health crisis. As for our latest COVID-19 situation, we have our latest local case numbers for you. Continuing to trend down. Yesterday, 390 new cases reported, about a third of the daily case counts we've been tracking a month ago. Still 9 additional deaths, 13 more San Diegans hospitalized with the virus.
As we head into the fall, could we be turning a new leaf on the fight against COVID-19? Case numbers are trending down again, but experts are still urging caution. Carrie Sanders joins us with the latest.
Hope on the horizon? COVID-19 cases
around November or December.
Well, if you were anywhere in the county last night, you probably saw some amazing lightning strikes. Mother Nature put on quite the show as we got some much needed rain.
There was a flash.
Oh.
Wow, yeah, according to the National Weather Service, there were more than 2,000 lightning strikes here in San Diego County, also in Orange and Riverside counties as well. Those lightning strikes led to quite a few problems, like some burning palm trees off Pacific Highway. Firefighters say it spread from those trees that you're looking at right there to at least 6 shipping containers in the area, but fortunately no one was hurt. We'll have more coverage of the storm throughout the morning, but you can also get the latest on NBC7.com and the app. That's where you'll find photos from the storm that you can check out, or even video of all those lightning strikes that we've been talking about all morning.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool collection to go through it. And It's pretty much the only place you're going to see it is online, because Sheena's been telling us this morning it's gone. We're moving on with the weather, Sheena.
It's gone, but I feel like we all saw it in person, right? I mean, I think everyone probably saw at least a piece of this storm system. I mean, Stephen, you said it penetrated your eyes in the middle of the night, right? With the lightning coming through your blinds. I'm still laughing about that. But yes, we had a lot of lightning strikes across the county. This was a big storm system. It was basically an area of low pressure. So when you have an area of low pressure and the center of it passes over your region like it did yesterday, it causes a lot of instability in the atmosphere, and that allows for more thunderstorms to develop. And if the instability is high enough, then we can have pretty strong storms, similar to what we had yesterday with a lot of lightning. Today, though, we're dry. It has left. It's now in parts of Arizona. We're just left with a few clouds, but most of the county is seeing very dry, comfortable conditions right now. Here's a look at some of the rainfall from yesterday. These are storm total rainfalls, meaning during the entire duration of this storm. But yesterday alone, San Diego International did hit a record for rainfall for yesterday's date. For totals, though, San Diego International had about 0.6 of an inch, a little over 0.6. So almost the entire county saw between 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of rainfall. So here are just some areas, obviously much needed rain, especially in such a dry month. Right now, downtown at 73 degrees. We're going to top out in the mid-70s this afternoon. We do have another rain chance later this week. I'll talk about that coming up.
Okay, Sheena, thank you. A change may be coming to the Midway district. The city is again taking bids to redevelop the area after the last plan had to be scrapped.
And here we are. It is October. It means there's a bunch of free activities for kids to do around town. Some really cool spots saying, come on in for free. We'll tell you all about them next. We have coverage you count on.
Stay informed, get answers. Download the NBC 7 app now.
Today on California Live, we're going to plant one on you at the Juicy Leaf. Then Maloo's celebrating Filipino-American History Month with a story of sweet success. That's this morning at 11:30 on California Live.
On NBC 7.
Get first alert forecast you count on wherever you go. Download the NBC 7 San Diego app today. Get video forecast from NBC 7 meteorologists, along with real-time traffic maps. Search the App Store and download for free today. Sponsored by Molekule Air Purification. Weather on NBC 7 is sponsored by Molekule Air Purification Reinvented.
Hi, I'm Gary Maralcal. House becomes a home when it is filled with love, and there are many sheltered animals just waiting to give you theirs. Unconditionally. Join me in supporting adoption. Together, we can help clear the shelters.
You don't know me yet, but I'm your best friend.
Through September 19th, NBC 7 and Telemundo 20 help clear the shelters.
Adopt a pet or donate online to help your local shelter heroes and animals like me.
To learn more, go to NBC7.com/community. NBC 7's First Alert Weather is San Diego's most accurate forecast. Traffic on NBC 7 is sponsored by West Automotive Group.
Jojo Siwa from Dancing with the Stars. And Cristo Fernandez from Ted Lasso. Thank you for keeping our lunch dates. Mama doesn't like to be stood up.
Today at 2 on NBC 7.
Time and Temperature on NBC 7 is sponsored locally by Mozzie Heating, Air and Solar, the premier residential heating and air experts of San Diego. Family owned and serving you for over 50 years. Visit them at MAUZY.com.
Well, it's a word that can save your family a lot of money. We're talking free. And as NBC 7's Audra Stafford shows us, this month kids can get in free at dozens of places around town.
The San Diego Zoo is one of more than 100 spots around San Diego County taking part in Kids Free October. And this morning it served as the
drawing is today with an estimated jackpot of $20 million. You know, I was thinking about that story combined with the story you read about the space. They could buy a ticket and be on the next Blue Origin flight, maybe.
You could buy a bunch of tickets, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sheena, you have had a busy morning because you've had a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I think yesterday, probably yesterday afternoon and evening, way busier. This morning, though, kind of just recapping the events of yesterday. So we had the storms move through. Those have since left. They're pretty far away now. I'll show you them on the radar in just a second. But just to kind of let you know, if you didn't see it already, rain totals across the county have ranged from about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. San Diego International had a record rainfall for yesterday's date. But today we're going to be dry, so much needed rain across the county. And we have another rain chance later this week. It's mostly looking like a little bit of light rain, maybe Thursday night, and then Friday looks like the most likely chance there. So I'll show you that too in just a minute. This morning, though, we've seen dry conditions pretty much all morning, just a little bit of thin cloud cover. Otherwise, look where the rain is now. It's still holding on, still has a lot of energy. It's over parts of Arizona currently, and some severe weather there with it. But that is not going to be moving back here. That's going to continue to stay away and move away. Right now, near the coast, we're in the low 70s. Low 70s inland. We're starting to warm up a little bit, but today is going to be comfortable, a little bit cooler than yesterday. So at the coast, we'll be right around the mid-70s this afternoon, dropping to the upper 60s later this evening. If you're hiking in our inland valleys, about the mid to upper 70s, sunny, and then a very comfortable evening. And then tomorrow's going to be a little bit cooler. Mountains today, upper 60s, deserts, upper 80s. As we look through the rest of the week, future weather showing increase in cloud cover Thursday, Friday, onshore flow, weak weather system Friday. That's when I think we'll have the best shot at some light showers Friday. So by the end of the week, look what the temperatures do too. We're going to drop to around 70, not 60, not that cool. Around 70 at the coast by the end of the week. Could be in the upper 60s though. Low 70s for the inland valleys. Mountains will be pretty chilly by the end of the week. So will the deserts. Pretty cool. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Blind audition, so you'll want to stick around to the very end. Watch The Voice tonight at 8 o'clock to find out what that major announcement is.
So we're the ones who are turning our chair around to the announcement, right? They're the ones who have the info for us. All right.
Big tease.
Thank you for joining us this midday. We're already working on the news at 4 for you, and so we'll have that for you coming up in a few hours.
Have a great day.